Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we need to cancel our plot on our former wife, our ex-wife, and I found this one here. She's 20 years old, she's a brilliant strategist and a direct leader, which is nice. She's also diligent, which is pretty good, and lustful and cynical. We can maybe deal with the cynical. She's orthodox, but we are almost certainly going to be able to convert her over, so I think this is a good option. We're going to lose a lot of prestige from this. I don't care. Consider it done. Now, this guy is our firstborn son. So we'll have to see if once we have a child with her, because it's a regular marriage, if that child inherits or not. But we may have to kill our existing son. Our daughters should be reasonably safe because we're on agnatic cognatic, but yeah, that's something that may actually end up having to happen. I'm now going to go ahead and cancel becoming a Paragon of Virtue if we can. We can't for 3 years. Okay. I want to switch to family focus, but we're definitely going to need to do this. We are going to forbid ourselves from leading troops. How's this dangerous faction looking? Okay, this guy is attempting to take over. He's our uncle. Okay, so the queen of what is no longer Jerusalem and is now Philistia is attempting to be angry. Mostly because she's not on the council. So what is she good at? She is good at... She's okay at martial. What's our martial at? 16? And it's a countess? Okay. There we go. We'll do that instead. And hopefully, she'll exit those factions at this point. But this is definitely a bit of a awkward situation that we found ourselves in. Cannot change focus until 28 January, 1235. It's a bit of a yikes. And see, this is why I don't like people to not, like, our heirs to not be our direct vassals. Because they do things like set up matrilineal marriages that can completely screw us over. What is our potential plot power? Oh, we can't plot to kill him. Because he's our child. That's awkward. I suppose we could request excommunication? He has to be an adult for that. We could just imprison and execute him, theoretically. But that would be viewed as very tyrannical, and would definitely kick these factions into overdrive. How are we doing in Hausen? Still have some time on that. We do need a new marshal. There is a new king in Philistia. And he is kind of crappy. He's an okay steward, I guess. We can put this guy in as our marshal. And put this guy in as our steward. Just for the opinion bonuses. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Not because they're actually good at these things. We also may want to empower the council. I mean, there's not really a point right now because our council is discontent. The Queen of Philistia dying was very good for us because it got rid of her factions. So that's definitely something to consider. You don't say. Can we convert to Ethiopian yet? No, our prestige is not yet high enough. We're getting 32.5 per month, so in theory we'll be able to soon. Axum would become Greek? No. I don't want Axum to become Greek. I want it to remain Ethiopian. I want to convert to Ethiopian, in fact. But I need prestige for that. When can we change our focus? 5 years, and we cannot cancel this until 33. And we just inherited the Kingdom of Egypt again. Along with another war. So, let's go ahead and hand this out again. Grant landed title, County of Fustat. And grant landed title, Kingdom of Egypt, including lower titles. There you go, buddy. And we also inherited this war over here. Egyptian Holy War for Balk. Which is specifically this war here. Okay. We can make this happen. It looks like this war has largely already been won. They want us to do penance? I mean, we can do that, I suppose. What is this? Despot of Egypt wants to marry our courtier? Go for it. I'd rather not inherit Egypt again. Okay, this is something that is going to be taken care of. Technically, these are not our troops, which is a little bit awkward. Okay, there we go. Another mob of Sunni infidels. That's fine. We'll deal with them. They're taking back some of that territory. Okay. So we will go ahead and catch these guys over here. In theory, we shouldn't have any issue with this. I hope. 1761. Okay. There we go. That should deal with these guys. Which we will go ahead and offer peace, enforce demands. There we go. We'll take these over here. I doubt they'll get there in time, but we'll see. Okay, how are we looking for assaulting over here? Not great, is the answer there. And not great here either. Okay. Wait, I'm trying to sway this guy? I'm not going to do that. Our wife is currently leading troops. Oh, she's a commander. Okay, that's slightly awkward. Because we really do need an heir. Okay, we've got a dangerous faction up right now. Because this guy is pretty garbage. It's okay, though. We should be able to work through this. It's 12:31 right now. We need to wait until 12:33. Okay, we'll go attack over here. We've got another siege going on here. Okay, we got something in our treasury. That's fine. This guy's offering peace. He is surrendering. We accept. Okay, we will go ahead and put down all of our troops that are up right now. Which we apparently... Ah, there we go. Those were just vassal levies. Okay, So now we need to figure out what's going on over here. Looks like we hold 3 titles over here. And we can form the duchy title here. And so we shall. I believe we can convert to Ethiopian now, and so we shall again. And now we need to hand out these 3 titles. This guy gets the County of Bulk. This guy gets the County of Gugzen. This guy gets the County of Maimana. And which of these is the de jure capital? This one. Grant landed title, Duchy of Bulk. There we go. Problem solved. And of course, we've got that title loss on succession. We need to deal with this. How old is our son? 15? Yeah, this guy's going to be a problem. He's on learning focus. It's 12:31 right now, almost 12:32. This increased council power is at 91%. It's just increased council power, though. If they demand it, I actually am not sure that I care. I can probably just accept that demand. We wouldn't even have to fight them. Where's this peasant revolt? That's not our problem. Okay. Sounds good. We could grab a point of cities and temples, as well as siege equipment, as well as majesty? Short reign years. Yeah, we'll grab majesty. That'll do fine. I'd really, really like to get a proper heir here. That'd be a very good thing. Because this guy's of the wrong house, and we can't plot to kill him. We could imprison him, but it would be a 40 opinion malice from tyranny. We could excommunicate him. He is Miaphysite. I'm not sure we care about his relatives. An excommunicated character will be despised by all characters of the same religion and is fair game for declarations of war. However, characters in kingdoms with anti-popes can only be affected by the anti-pope. We don't actually want to declare war on him. We want him to disappear, is what we want. We want this guy to die. I suppose we could theoretically change our inheritance to, like, ultimogeniture? That would be awkward. We could do it, though. It may end up being required that we change to ultimogeniture. But first, we definitely need to have somebody that we can have actually inherit. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sex appeal plus 10. We'll go for it. I need to switch to family focus now, as soon as we can. And to groom an heir. Actually, we may not be able to groom an heir because this guy's of age now. We'll have to consider that. Okay. Byzantine Empire. I mean, the interesting thing is we did inherit this section, right? But it caused so many problems. We're not in a position to fight right now. That's for sure. Let's start swaying the Empress, and we can request conversion. Actually, we're going to send her a gift. And now we're going to request conversion. There we go. That improves her opinion of us pretty dramatically. Apparently we're an adulterer. Oh, so we are. That's wonderful. We do need a new steward. And we'll put her in. There we go. Can we study tech anywhere? No, we cannot. So you're just going to scheme. We should probably have you proselytizing somewhere out over this way. Where are these peasants? Is this something that we care about? Nope. Okay. That is not our problem. So right now we're just trying to boost our wife's opinion. I'm not going to do penance again right now. I'm sorry. I can't do it. We gotta get in there. Can't get in there while doing penance, after all. Need a new marshal? Okay. There we go. And you can train troops. Okay, so we would need to improve... That guy's a baron. That guy's a duke. We'd need to improve his opinion to get ultimogeniture. This guy... This guy... Oh, our wife is pregnant. We don't think it's ours. It's definitely ours. I'm going to at least pretend that it's ours. Take leave for the pregnancy. No, we trust her word. It's ours. It's definitely ours. So, we need to reign for at least 10 years. When did we ascend to the throne? I believe it says in here somewhere when we ascended. Egyptian Holy War, that's fine. You can do that. We're going to need to switch over to ultimogeniture, though, and hopefully this is a male child. Because we can't do absolute cognatic and ultimogeniture at the same time. That's got to be 2 separate lives. We're going to be able to upgrade this hospital very soon. Currently making 117 gold per month, which is great. Okay, so let's get a little bit more gold here. There we go. We'll build that extensive hospital complex. Oops, I did the wrong one there. I meant to do the other. Yeah, she is very fond of us at this point. That's fine. When is she going to give birth? Not for a bit. Oh, she's having a difficult pregnancy, but she's in the final months now. Okay. Come on, give us a child. Ideally a male child. A daughter. Not helpful. We'll have to try again. We can cancel this ambition now. Unfortunately, all we can do is build a war chest. Because we do have this jerk that I think I'm going to excommunicate. So let's excommunicate him and see what options that opens up. Okay. He is now excommunicated. If we imprison him, since he's excommunicated, no one will care. Send. He fled. That's unfortunate. We'll invite him back to our court, which he will accept without lifting the excommunication. Oh, this is so cheesy. This is really cheesy. Now we're going to imprison him. Success! That was so cheesy. Okay, now we are going to read poetry at him. No, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to execute him. If we can. Execute imprisoned will cause you to be considered a kinslayer. Maybe we'll just put him in the oubliette for right now. Reducing his health. So he's now in the oubliette. We could torture him. And I think that's what we want to do. Anything else that would reduce his health? I would prefer not to be a kinslayer, if I get the option. There's a 25% chance that we get the cruel trait. But he's going to get -2 additional health. Okay. Wait. That actually released him? Okay, he's now locked away again. We're gonna throw him in the oubliette. And now we can't torture him. We could banish him. Forced to abdicate their titles and their wealth is confiscated. If we banish him, does he lose his heir status? Hang on. I'm gonna make a save here and test it. If it doesn't abdicate his heir status, then I'll reload this save. If it does, which is what I think is going to happen, he's still our heir. Okay, so I'll have to reload that save, which means I'll have to quit to the menu. Which at this point, it's basically time to put a cut in here anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, he will not be banished. We're just going to keep him in the... yeah, he wouldn't at this point. At this point, he wouldn't accept. But we're going to keep him in our oubliette, and hopefully he dies from that. So that's the idea. I'm not going to save here, we'll just reload that save that I just made. That was completely experimental. I wasn't sure if he would lose his heir status or not. I knew that he would abdicate his titles, but apparently he doesn't lose his heir status. So we'll just reload that, and we'll continue trying to deal with him, while at the same time, attempting to try to make a proper heir. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.